What is up, guys? I'm here today with, well, I know, long forgotten news video. Yay, there are news on this channel. Alright, so this is the one that is a little bit of a courtesy, that was brought by PokeGarden.com. So I highly recommend you checking that website out for Pokemon TCG news as well. And this goes to everyone that, well, lives in Taiwan or in that area. And that's a really, really cool news, by the way. So as you know, Taiwan has their regional league, which is kind of similar to like our regionals, right? It's a big tournament, and of course, as of with every big tournament in Pokemon trading card game, you have a promo, right? Like let's say last year's international championships in Berlin in Europe had a nice promo of Choice Band, which was called Valaband, right? Because that's a German name, right, of the card. So it was proper to do that. But I feel like Taiwan went a step further in the promos. Because like normally, promos are like, well, a specific card, maybe a specific art, right? Like, right now regionals were like the alternative art of Welder, right? Like, so not really a GX, right? But in Taiwan, well, they went a step further and bam, they do have a Dedenne as a promo, the Dedenne GX as a promo in Taiwan. And of course, that's an alternative art one, right? So again, this is the art that we never got actually, and we were supposed to get it, but then we eventually never got it. Maybe we're gonna get it somewhere, along the way of like summer release or something like that, maybe in a tin. As of right now, no plans at all for releasing this bad boy over here. So as you can see, right, the Taiwan is giving the Dedenne GX special art as a Taiwan Regional League promo in April. Right, and of course, if you'd go to Pokemon TCG Taiwan, you will see, of course, the fees that you have to pay to enter the tournament, which are like regular ones for the whole regionals, right, that we do have. But it's crazy that they are giving the Dedenne as a promo. First, look at that, how beautiful that is. That is gorgeous, and I love that it has like this little this little symbol, right, like the promo. Like, it is really, really amazing, and I wish we do have promos like that were really standing out. That there are, I wish we would have certain like GXs or maybe just like that, like the Dedenne GX, that the promo that it really stands out, that really is like, hey, listen, player, you player, you count, you matter as a player, and you are fantastic. I'm not talking about like secret rare energies by any means, or like gold cards, right? But I mean, I feel like some kind of a less playable full art. I think that would be cool. Maybe some kind of a different, okay, there is a different art version, right, but a little bit different, right? Let's say this scheme or the pattern on the Pokemon in the art would be a little bit different, or maybe a shiny version, something that would be like, hey guys, it's really cool to play. Because again, last year's they done the Valaband, right, the choice band for us for internationals in Berlin, and that was like, okay, I got it, but then again, it was rotating out quite soon. Like this time, I know regionals have Welder. But again, this is like, okay, someone might use it, but I've seen everyone just selling it out. Like, no one kind of, well, it's like, do I want that? It's cool, but really, I can just move on. And I think with something that, like, Dedenne, or just, maybe a different scheme, different art, something that is, like, really standing out, it might draw even more attention to those, because, well, like, I know that's an interesting example, but like Hydrogenius, that's what is in Magic the Gathering. Like, that was the promo of only for those events, and that was a card that you could only got if you went to that event. Of course, they can't really do that here, but they can do like let's say this is, and you can't play with that promo. But let's say like Armored, I know we received Armored Mewtwo, I know, but let's say like Armored Mewtwo, right, full art, or like some kind of a card that is already in standard format, right, but in the full art version, like they kind of did in Cosmic Eclipse of full art versions of cards. If they would go with that route, in terms of promos, I would love that. I think everyone would agree that, just take like a card that kind of resembles the town, maybe, or like this season that it's, you know, the regionals or internationals are being played in, and just make like a really nice full art that everyone go like, oh, okay, that's really cool, because you can't, you know, pull it from a pack, you can't get it elsewhere, right? Just to get that small logo that you've been there, that's great. But what do you guys think about that, Dedenne? The ones who live near Taiwan, are you gonna go and play in that league? And I know like some events were postponed due to coronavirus. Because if you go to Taiwan, you know, Pokemon TCG, they will tell you that, you know, that hey, there are some events that are postponed, or there are some events that unfortunately are cancelled. But as far as I know, this one is not cancelled. This is happening. So yeah, so at least this is okay. And you know, Dedenne, right? Dedenne GX as a promo, that is insane to me, especially, you know, for a Pikarom player that plays those Dedennes. It's like, wow, they really went for it. So guys, what do you think about that Dedenne? What do you think, you know, about those promos like that? Do you wish that promos that are being, you know, given in Japan, in Taiwan, you know, in Asia in general, would be brought to the West? I think that would be a great idea. But what do you guys think? I want to hear your opinion on that. Write down there below in the comment section. So again, if you want to, you know, help me create decks, if you want, you know, be there as I'm doing the decks, or, you know, maybe brought some news to my attention, you can always join me live on Twitch or join our Discord. Everything is down there below. And I want to say thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to subscribe, and goodbye. And good night. Raven loves you. Take care. Bye.